Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back. We will do a lesson 5 VIM Tutor tutorial and we'll look at external commands and more advanced writing features that it has. Okay, so I've got my terminal open. We got VIM Tutor to lesson 5.1. And on my right terminal, I will start a file called VIM lesson 5. Okay, you guys ready? Let's follow along. Okay, press enter. We'll make a new file. Okay, how to execute an external command. So if you're familiar with Linux and you know some like bash shell commands, then it's pretty interesting. Really wonder how it's used in a meaningful way, but I'm sure I'll see that later. All right, so number one, type the familiar command, colon. So now you should see colon on the bottom of the screen. Hit exclamation. If you do colon exclamation, that'll allow you to run a shell command from Vim. The example wants us to do ls or directory. Um, let's do trace route. Let's trace route to Google DNS. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, do we use trace RT? That's funny. I didn't expect that at all. All right, well, let's just follow the example in the book. Okay, let's do a list. And there we go. We got a list. So my other command didn't work. Whatever. ls is fine. So you can see the list in the directory you're in. I know there's this mark here, so I'm in my home directory. So I can see desktop, downloads, documents, music, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Press enter, and we're back in Vim. So if you just want to use the shell real quick to do something, that's cool. I wonder how you can combine them and do multiple things. Okay, so that's done. 5.2. Didn't actually write anything to the file. More on writing files. So the next few commands we're going to look at is just for more advanced writing. Okay, we've done the directory command, the ls. Okay, choose a file name that doesn't exist yet, such as test. If you saw my list, I already have test2. So we're going to make another one called test3. Well, there's no content in here. Hold on, let me write something to the file real quick. Insert mode. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, hit escape. Back in normal mode. Hit colon. Now we're doing a specific command. We're going to tell it to write, and then we're going to write to test3. Remember that Linux is case sensitive, so lowercase test and uppercase test are two different things. Test3 is now written. Okay. Now remove the file. Oh, can we do a cat? Right? If I can do any command with exclamation, what if I say cat test3? Will it show us? Cool, yeah. So if you want to preview a file without actually opening it, I would say that's pretty useful on the fly. I can already start seeing how it would be useful for other people. Okay, let's delete it then. So as you know, colon, exclamation mark, delete, and then test3. Now, did I write that correctly? Let's try that again. This is correct, right? Yeah, didn't work. Why? Well, nothing is always perfect, right? Was there space I had there? Oh, it's really not working. Okay, let's try remove. Oh, because that's in Windows. Duh, why was I looking at that? We need to use Linux commands. So rm, remove directory. Does that also remove a file? I guess so. Let's see if it works. It really didn't. Okay, well, are we sure here? Oh, well, now it's not there. I'm a little confused. I guess it did remove it. It just threw us an error. It didn't display correctly, but it's not there anymore. Okay, it worked. Pretty funny. But yeah, you have to have a lot of patience with Linux. Let's get out of here. Let's do the ls now. So if I do a ls, will I see that? I did it backwards. Right? It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, making a lot of mistakes. Command not found. What? Anyway, it's being really funny. That command did work. It's not outputting text for some reason. Okay, moving on. 5.3. Selecting text to write. Okay, move the cursor to this line. All right, we're gonna copy and paste all this. That's how they want us to do it. Paste. Yes. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Hold on. I want to do clipboard. That's what I want. Perfect. And let's go up to there. D. Okay, there we go. Move the cursor to this line. Okay, so line 1. Press V and move the cursor to the 5th item below. So I hit V, I'm in visual mode, and now I'm going to go to the 5th line. So notice how that highlights all that text. Okay, now we're going to hit colon, and you should see all of those symbols after that, right? Apostrophe, was that more than, comma, apostrophe less than will appear, type W, test. Okay, so if I put W, test, let's do test 4. Test 4 was written. Okay, Vim will write the selected test. So it should only have that and not have the note. Okay, so this is cool. I like these little colon commands, starting to do pretty tricky stuff. But it hasn't been outputting. Let's see if it outputs. It did output correctly. Finally, cool. So that's the name of the new file, test 4, and it just has the 5 that I selected. So if you want to move text into a new file, that's a great way to do it. Okay, moving on to 5.4. Okay, same thing. Let's just copy and paste. Oh, I'm not at my, there we go. Now I'm back in the file. Okay, paste clipboard, yes. Oh, that overrode it. Interesting. So there's only 3 here, right? Let's get rid of that. I remember Control Z is U. That's probably my favorite command from this VIM Tutor. Okay, so place the cursor just above the line. After executing step 2, you'll see. Didn't, oh yeah, right? Didn't we just see 5.3? Now retrieve your test file by colon R test 4. That will merge it into our current file. Right, just above where the cursor was. So that's how you can import text into the file that you're currently writing versus exporting it or saving it somewhere else. Great. And that's about it, right? Yeah. You can also read the output external command. Oh, so if you want to add, so let's do this again. Let's add a command output. Okay, R. exclamation. Let's do ls. Cool. And it tells me all the files in my directory, and it wrote it above the line of where I was putting my cursor. So these are really great commands with using colon. And you can do a lot of importing, exporting, using commands, and putting it into your file and manipulating files much more intelligently and easily. So it's probably one of my favorite lessons. Just good stuff here. So how do you guys feel? Do you feel like you learned something new, or do you feel more confident in your studies? Either way, hope you had fun watching this video. Check out my channel for more CompTIA content, and see you later, YouTube. Take care.